Hello, and thank you for joining me on another episode of The Average EV. Today, we're going to be talking about the Volkswagen ID.4 Free Charging Plan that currently comes along with it. There's a lot of controversy around free charging plans, and I just wanted to give a little bit of overview about the ID.4 specific plan, and then my thoughts about how we can use it properly. Let's get into it. All right, so as I said, we're talking about the Volkswagen ID.4 Free Charging Plan. But before we get into that, please remember to give a like and a subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get all the up-to-date information about the ID.4 and other EV things from my channel. Additionally, I have a Twitter at The Average EV. Please follow so you can get a behind-the-scenes look into The Average EV. All right, so let's get into it. Volkswagen offers a 3-year, 30-minute session, unlimited plan for the ID.4. And this is on Electrify America. And they use this as a promotion to get people to buy the ID.4, or at least for it to be a nice perk if you do buy the ID.4. We just bought our 2023 ID.4 Pro. We're loving it. We are getting this free plan, and I'm gonna be honest with you, we're not gonna use it that often because we charge at home. And a lot of you are gonna be like, why would you do that? You have to pay money to charge at home. And while I totally get it, it is really inconvenient for us to go to an Electrify America station and charge it. Even if we had one where we lived, it would still kind of be inconvenient for us because I can just plug it in at home, hang out with my family, live my life, and not have to worry about things. So let's dig into it. You get 30 minutes, you charge up, and then at that point, it will start charging you the normal rate for electricity. So you could unplug at that point or pay the normal rate to go up to whatever you'd want to do. With the new ID.4, at least the 2023, and the SK battery, you can charge from 10% to 80% in about 28, 29 minutes. If you want, you can check out my video of the charging curve where I show this at the optimal scenario, and it is definitely achievable. So you could get plenty of charge in 30 minutes, but if you want to go over, you're more than welcome to do that and pay the non-member rate of 43 cents a kilowatt hour. So after you have that 30-minute session, there is a 1-hour cooldown period between charging sessions. They had not been enforcing this, but they are now enforcing this again. So you will not be able to use your free charging plan until an hour has passed. It might be worth it if you do need to charge a lot for some reason, or maybe the charging rates are slower because the charger's derated, or it's cold, or your battery's cold, or whatever it might be, to unplug after your free session has concluded, and then switch to your membership, if you have a membership plan on the Electrify America app, plug back in, and then get your lowered rate of 31 cents a kilowatt hour. I did want to mention, I highly recommend charging to 80% and not going over that, because anything over 80% is going to take a long time, and you're going to have to end up paying for if you are using your free plan, and there's really no reason to, because you know, you don't need to charge over 80%. Honestly, me, if I am driving on a road trip, I'm not going to charge over 50 or 60%. And I know some people are apartment dwellers and you want to have as much charge as you can, so you don't have to go back to the charger over and over again, but I would still go for that 80%, and I'm going to tell you a little bit why, as to why you should only do 80%. And the reason why is doing a lot of DC fast charging on your high voltage battery is not really great for it. Obviously, it's okay. You buy the car, you're able to do the fast charging on it, but it just puts a lot more stress on the battery and causes it to degrade faster. And I don't know about you, but I want my battery to last as long as possible. So we AC charge at home most of the time. And I know that people can't do this all the time, and I totally get it. So you've got to do what's best for you. But whenever you can AC charge, try to AC charge, and you know, help preserve the life of your battery. Another recommendation to maybe, like, you can still fast charge, but not fast charge at the highest rates is maybe use a slower fast charger, like a 50 kilowatt, one of those charge point, the 62.5 kilowatt chargers, and that will also help preserve it. They're still not as good as AC charging for your battery, but it's not as much amperage being pushed into your car, so it's gonna help your battery out in the long time. Okay, so now it's time to have a serious conversation. Free charging, I mean, it's awesome. Who doesn't like free? I mean, free is great. You go to Costco, you get the free samples. This is awesome. But free charging has got some issues that it's causing. And I don't want to dig too much into this because Tom McLaughlin at State of Charge, he did a great video. I'm going to link that down below in the description. But free charging is causing a lot of issues for other EV drivers. And I totally understand, you know, you buy the car, you get the free charging, you're entitled to it. But as more and more people start to buy electric chargers, and as currently the charging infrastructure isn't really ready to handle all the people that want to buy EVs, we need to be aware, and we need to just be as respectful to other people as we can as we go about charging our vehicles. So that being said, if you can charge at home, charge at home. Sorry about the siren. I realized that free is free and charging at home is not free, but charging at home is super convenient. And like I said at the top of the video, I like to charge at home because I can come home, plug in, live my life with my family, and not have to worry about going to find a charger, sitting there for 30 minutes, an hour, and stuff like that. And honestly, that time with my family is way more valuable to me than sitting at a free charger. Second, by charging at home, you help reduce stress on public charging networks. A lot of times, especially maybe if you live near a highway or something like that, people are trying to get into that charger, charge, and get on their way because they might be traveling, you know, who knows, multiple hours, hundreds of miles to get to their destination. And if you're just, you know, just charging so you can fill up so you're good to go for the week, you know, you could potentially be holding up a charger for someone else who's in a hurry. Now, again, you're entitled to use that charger. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but if you don't have to, maybe go find a lower speed charger, or again, if you can charge at home, charge at home. Okay, so now if you are choosing to charge on the public network, which again, you're entitled to, it's just your free charging time, you get it. There are some good practices I think that we should use so that we can get in, charge, do what we need to do, and then leave so that other people can use the charger. So I was trying to think of a good analogy, but think of other public amenities like public bathrooms, gas pumps, the self-checkout line at a grocery store, okay? Think of like when you're at the grocery store and you stand there and it says 10 items or less, and someone gets in line with 25 items, and then they take a really long time, and they could have just went to one of the lines that has someone working and can scan a lot faster than they can because they know all the codes and whatnot. Okay, it's just really inconvenient for other people to have to wait there for people to do something like to, you know, scan other items when they, especially if they have more than 10. Or the bathroom, right? Having to wait at a public bathroom, you really got to go, but it's the only bathroom, but you have to wait for the person in there. Who knows what they're doing? They're scrolling on TikTok, who knows what, okay? Think like that's really inconvenient. Hopefully that person's getting in there, they're doing what they need to do, getting out so the next person can use the bathroom. So think of chargers like that, okay? While it is you're entitled to it, there are other people that also want and need to use it. And the more efficient we can be when using those things, the better experience everybody's going to have, okay? So here are a few tips. And this is a really simple one, the first one. Just be aware of others, okay? If you're at a charging station and no one's there, then you're good. If you want to charge 100%, which I don't think you should do, but go for it. But if you're charging there and you notice there's like 20 people waiting to charge and you're at like 99% or 95%, like there's no reason to charge up that much. Go to 80%, leave, and you're good. Or maybe you were charging up, knows a bunch of people are coming. Okay, you know what, maybe I'll leave, I don't need to be here anymore, and I can let those people take the charger, okay? It's the right thing to do, and it's gonna help move the queue if there is a queue, and there are going to be queues as more people get electric vehicles and we don't have a growing infrastructure. Now, hopefully the infrastructure grows with the NEVI plans and stuff like that, but for now, we need to be really cognizant of other drivers. And then another thing is, if you're choosing to charge over 80%, maybe just make it a practice to be back to your car by the time your car reaches 80%. If you want to charge up to 90% or 100%, you know, good for you, that's fine. But just if you're at, you know, Walmart or Target, that's where these stations are a lot of the times, the Electrify America, and you get that notification on your app, 80%. Oh, go back to your car. Does anyone need to charge? No, then you're good. Let it charge up to whatever you need it to charge up to. But if you see people are waiting and they need to go, then you can unplug, leave, or if you still need to go back in the store, you know, go park and then go back in the store. It's just the right thing to do, and it's gonna make things so much better for everybody else. And again, I know, like, you're entitled to that charging. You got there first. Like, do what you need to do. But just, if we can think about others so we can make this experience great, and we can hopefully help people feel more comfortable adopting EVs, it's just gonna be a greater experience for all. So in closing, you know, free charging is okay. I think it needs to go. When I bought the Kona, which is I'm right now, I only got 250 kilowatt hours, and that was great. I think, in my opinion, I would rather have a company pay for the installation in my home so I could have a faster charger, or giving a discounted rate. So, you know, Electrify America is 43 cents, maybe it's 20 cents or something like that. It's still more than to charge at home, but it's not as much as what you would pay normally, and have a discounted rate for an extended period of time so that people are incentivized to charge at home. But if they do charge at a public network, they're still getting a little bit of a perk for having gone with that company. So what are your thoughts and opinions? Leave them down below. I know people are gonna have a lot of thoughts about this, and some of them I might not agree with, and that's completely okay. Free charging this has led to so many issues, and I think if we can kind of come together, be courteous, that we can kind of minimize the impacts of free charging, and it'll make travel more efficiently. And that's my thoughts with this young public charging infrastructure. We've got to band together until it is ready to handle all of the volume. So thank you for watching. Again, please follow my Twitter at The Average EV. Also give a like and a subscribe. It helps the channel, helps grow, so I can bring you all better content and more relevant content and up-to-date content. So again, thank you, and I'll catch you all next time.